Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. David Price will be the starter for the BOS Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, Joey Wendell. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well. You're confident. You go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
The 1-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in, Matt Duffy looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul off to the right. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Duffy is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
The 2-1 home. Lying toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. One and one. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now. Duffy, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he lays off for ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
So here is Avisail Garcia, lifetime versus David Price. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ball 1. Garcia just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Leading off.
So striding in, Mookie Betts, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
1 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Daniel Robertson.
Now the first pitch here from Price. In there, no balls and a strike. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Adames gets his lead at first, nobody out. Kiermaier, 28 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And the throw in gets away from him. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, second base.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The set and the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
In now, Matt Duffy takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now back.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 1-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now Price is 1-2, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belted high in the air out to left. Pham racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Price ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Garcia is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Daniel Robertson will be next. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The designated hitter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Three and 1 now. The 3-2 now from Price. High in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rafael Devers, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Down the first baseline. Choi has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Blake Snell. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that misses for ball one. Bradley, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. So a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And it's quickly 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Willie Adames. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-0 on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
1-0 the count. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Price comes home to 2-0. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. On the season, Martinez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Pham ranging back, and it bangs off the monster, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? This could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the first pitch to him, and a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Mike Zunino. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. Avisail Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he fouls this one off. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
This is line to left, and this will rattle off the base of the monster. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Love the aggressive style right there. Wish that ball would have caught a gap. You might have had an RBI right there, but nice job first to third.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Off,
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Garcia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Brian Johnson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 61, Brian Johnson.
Digging in now, Willie Adames. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that's over. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So stepping in, Sandy Leon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, man, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Mookie Betts. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Benintendi is exactly a 1 for 3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
The batter, number 2.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Rays are out in front, 2-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Tyler Thornburg will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Tyler Thornburg.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joey Wendell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Wendell.
Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hit down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 5.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Thornburg features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, 2 gone.
Now back.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
2 out, nobody on. Hot shot to third. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. The matchup with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier is right there, one down. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there, little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The batter, number
For me,
50.
check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for him to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. A ball and a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Brandon Workman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Standing in, Mike Zunino, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Workman, a right-hander going 6'5". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A payoff pitch one more time. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Daniel Robertson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Garcia stands at first with 1 out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
the batter, number 1.
Now to the plate, Willie Adames, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 taken, strike 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The 1-0. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, an impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Barnes, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
0-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. shot down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Choi, base runner at first with one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, he's 1 for 3. Here's the 1-0. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts.
Leading off.
And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Now that
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Xander Bogaerts will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high and deep out to left. Pham going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yup, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Alvarado stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Again, another foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 offering.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Pitch swung on and missed. Throw on the first will be in time, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Blake Snell earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.